Hey, I'm Kim, and today we're going to talk about what I've learned about encountering the unexpected. If you've spent any time at all with kids, you have had times where you've encountered the unexpected. Like the time my daughter, who was about 6 years old, decided that on her own she was going to remove the fingernail polish from her fingernails. And she very carefully used a cotton ball, would get the polish off of one nail, and then she would put the cotton ball on my bedside table. It was great at removing the fingernail polish from her fingernails. It was also great at removing the varnish from my bedside table. So when I came in and saw 10 little circles on my bedside table, it was unexpected. And I communicated in a way that what I was saying to her was, my bedside table is way more important than you are. And it was years later that I read an article about grab the camera. And what it suggested that as we work with kids, when we do encounter something that's surprising and often messy, rather than lose it, grab our camera and record that. For example, when our daughter was about 10 years old, she decided that she was going to wash some leaves. She got some beautiful, colorful leaves, took them up to our bathroom, put them in the sink, turned on the water, and then got distracted. And the next thing I heard was, there's a waterfall in the living room. So I ran in, and sure enough, there was a waterfall in the living room. I didn't grab my camera. Instead, I ran to turn off the water. And we all had a big laugh about our inside waterfall. And 10 years later, we still have the watermarks on our ceiling. Our daughter, we had actually adopted her just a couple months prior to that. And that ended up being a huge marker in our family's life because she realized that even when she was causing physical destruction to our house, she was still accepted and loved. And those watermarks are a reminder to us of that. If you've got little kids, you're going to have tons of opportunities to grab your camera. For example, one day I was sitting right here at this table. I took my eye away for a second, and then I looked down, and my grandson Jed had emptied a whole salt shaker. And he was having a blast. So I grabbed my camera, and then for the next hour, we sat on the floor and we played with salt. What I realized is my grandson was trying something new, and he was using his creativity to have fun. And I wanted to celebrate that. So have fun recording the messes in your life and encouraging your kids' creativity.